We are about 2 minutes away. Less than 2 minutes away. They should be coming to us.
You got a light on your camera? I have too, I just don't know how to use it.
This is a big crowd, one of the biggest I've seen in the 5 years we've been doing this. Pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
It's not on. His light ain't on. Oh, there it goes. Here you go. Young ones be smart now. Be smarter than us. Might want to record like J.R. Berry and then the lighting of the tree.
Isn't live TV fun? Yeah! We have to time everything out here. All right. We are about to go to weather for 30 seconds, and then they're going to come to us. By the way, enjoy tonight's warm temperatures next week. By Thursday and Friday, it's going to get cold. Cold, cold, cold. All right, stand by. Show the crowd before I speak with Ann, okay? Stand by. Here we go. Yeah, Darcy, this is our 5th year doing this now. The Women's Club of Casey, they keep inviting us, so we keep coming. Take a look at this crowd. My goodness, this is one of the largest crowds in the 5 years that we've been doing this at Casey. I'm with Ann Mathis now. She is the chairman of the Women's Club of Casey. Great crowd tonight.
It's a wonderful crowd. We're very happy to have everyone here.
This is the 40th year for this tree lighting, right?
That is correct. 40th year for the tree lighting and the 15th year for the Casey Cares project.
And this isn't something that happens overnight. You guys have been working on this.
We have. We've been working for quite some time, notifying schools, getting participation from schools, churches, the whole community.
I want to take a look at some of these kids here. We get the kids here from Busby Creative Arts Academy. This is the course. They're going to help us do a countdown here. There's the tree back there. So let's see if we can show the kids and the tree here. And everybody, we're going to count down from 5. We're going to do this on live TV. Are we ready to go? I cannot hear you. Are we ready?
Yes!
Let's light the tree in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so there you have it, the tree lighting here in Casey. Christmas underway. We're going to wrap things up here on News 19, but we're going to send things over now to Ann Malthus to take over the program here. Before we begin the program, if you're parked behind the firehouse, you're being asked to move your vehicle. If you're parked behind the firehouse, You need to move your vehicle? Thank you so much.
What a special treat to have WLTX and J.R. Berry with us again this year. This is the 5th year that he has been here, and we're so happy to have him. So thank you, J.R. Also, it's nice to have the Brooklyn Casey High School Band playing for us. It sort of gets us in the Christmas spirit to hear all that beautiful music, so thank you. On behalf of the Women's Club of Casey, I'd like to welcome you to the 40th Annual Memorial Christmas Tree Lighting for the City of Casey, and also the 15th year that we have collected non-perishable food items for God's Helping Hands. My name is Ann Malthus, and I have chaired this for the past few years. We won't say how many. A big part of the program is what we just did, to light the tree. A tribute to many loved ones who have gone before us, and also many of our friends and neighbors being honored. They're either in memory or in honor of them. So, like the many lights on this complex, we know that those people have meant a lot to us in our lifetime, and they have been a big part of shaping our lives. So we pay tribute to them tonight. I hope you have a copy of the names in the program, and you can see how many lights have been donated to a good cause. The Women's Club of Casey is proud and happy to sponsor this event. I'd like to recognize the members of the Women's Club. Most of them are under the tent over on the side, but if they could just wave at us for a minute. The Women's Club is 80 years old this year. We were organized in the spring of 1937 in the home of Mrs. S.K. Abbott, and there were 13 charter members. We do have a building that we rent out. It was built in 1940, and it's the log building at the corner of O Avenue and 7th Street at 701 Oakland Avenue. The log building was built, and the members of the Women's Club borrowed $1,000 to pay for the materials at that time. So I'm going to run through a list very quickly of some of the things that the Women's Club does for our community, and this is only a partial list. But probably the most significant accomplishment was the establishment of the Casey West Columbia Library. It actually began in the building of a little room up in the old City Hall building on State Street. It was moved from there to the present location of the Women's Club building, and then the R.H. Smith Library on 12th Street, and then moved to where it is currently located, the Casey West Columbia Branch Library on Highway 1. That is quite an accomplishment for a small group of people. Other projects of the club besides the library include helping promote food and necessities for God's Helping Hands, activities for the foster children in the Lexington County area, including an Easter party in the spring of each year. We give a scholarship to a high school student living in this area, and we give awards that give to cancer patients throughout the Columbia area, and they're cut out and sewn by members of the Women's Club of Casey. And we do many other community things that I will not mention tonight. The proceeds from collecting the money for the lights will go to God's Helping Hands to help fulfill the responsibility of paying some of the utility bills and that kind of thing for people who are having difficulty at this time. So thank you all for coming and for being a part of this activity tonight, and for the active involvement that we have in the community. With us today are some of the elected officials who contribute many hours of volunteer work to public service. And our city council, I'm going to call their names if they will wave to you. We have Eva Corley, Tara Allman, Skip Jenkins, Phil Carter, and our mayor, Elise Parton. Also, we have great support in the Casey area, whether they're here tonight or they're here on a day-by-day basis. We have great support from our state and our national officials. And those would be coming from the office of U.S. Representative Joe Wilson, Lexington County Councilman Todd Cullum, our South Carolina State Senator Nikki Setzler, who I know Nick is here, right here, and Representative Micah Caskey. And we usually have some school board members with us, but they have a call meeting tonight, so they're busy doing something else tonight. The cookies and hot chocolate are furnished by the members of the Women's Club, and I hope you'll enjoy those as the night goes on. At this time, I would like to ask our mayor, the Honorable Elise Parton, to give greetings from the city of Casey, and she will speak to us right now.
Well, good evening. I couldn't be happier to be standing here with our council and our senator, because there's not more dedicated, caring people who serve this community. And we're so thankful for all that they do and how they give of themselves. We are even more thankful to the Casey Women's Club, because this Christmas tree lighting is a gift from them. They do so much for our community, and to bring us all together to light up the tree is a symbolism of the light and the love that we all have to give and to share. So thank you so much for all that you do. Y'all please help me thank them. You know, it's not necessarily cold and festive tonight, but J.R. Barry tells me that by next week it's going to feel very cool. So that'll definitely get us in the spirit. But we have a lot more events coming to help keep you in the spirit. So in addition to the kids singing tonight and the high school players playing for us, tomorrow night, if you'll join us on the River Walk, we have carols on the River Walk. So you can come down to Brooklyn Casey High School and park there, and there'll be a trolley where it has been known to happen to have people sing Christmas carols on the way to the Riverwalk. Here on the other side of this building, and that side of the parking lot, is our museum. And we'll have Christmas traditions. That starts at 6 p.m. and lantern tours that also start at 6. And then next Saturday, when it's going to be very cold, we're going to have right here on 12th Street behind us the Parade of Lights. It's the only nighttime parade in the Midlands, and we hope that you'll join us a little bit differently this year. If this is one of your favorites, we are starting in Casey and ending in West Columbia. Normally it goes the other way, but they're mixing it up for us this year. Lastly, I would like to thank all of the children, because we are excited that y'all are here today to share with us your musical expertise. We have 225 students here tonight. And so that we don't delay any further, so that we can get to hear them sing, I'd like to lastly thank our staff for all that they do to make the grounds as amazingly beautiful as they are. Thank you, staff.
Thank you so much, Mayor. I know that you, along with the council, give a lot of your time freely to the city, and it is appreciated. It's always a treat to have our students perform, and the first group that is performing tonight is a group from the new Casey Elementary School, and they are called If you don't, go home and look it up.
Get up real close next to where that lady in the blue is up there. You see her up there? Go where she is up there in the blue. Up there in the blue.
Northside Middle School, Principal Mary Dawn. Pine Ridge Middle School, Principal Dr. David Bassell. BC Grammar Number 1, Principal Chris Dickey. Casey Elementary, Principal Dr. Cecil McClary. Congaree Elementary, Principal Jeff Becker. Pine View Elementary School, Principal David Sims. Springdale Elementary, Principal Hope Barana. And Saluda River Academy for the Arts, Principal Tanya Fryer. I think we had 10 out of 14 schools participating, and that is wonderful. Because of a special board meeting tonight, our superintendent is unable to be with us tonight. However, he has a representative who is going to read a statement from Dr. James. Dr. Dixon Brooks is principal of Busby Creative Arts Academy, and he will bring greetings from the school district and afterwards introduce the singers from his school.
Thank you, Ms. Malvis. It is my pleasure to be here tonight to represent Dr. James. As she said, there is a monthly meeting that was rescheduled for tonight, and therefore Dr. James, our superintendent, is not able to be here. But he did want me to thank the city of Casey, the Women's Club of Casey, and of course Ann Malpas for always including Lexington 2 in these festivities. He also asked me to share a brief update with you in his absence. The mission of Lexington School District 2 is to provide superior educational opportunities that enable all students to achieve success. Through innovative programs such as Project Lead the Way launch, advancement via individual determination, and the New Tech Network, implemented by a dedicated teaching staff, Lexington School District 2 is providing superior educational opportunities for our students and all to experience success. The future of Lexington School District 2 is filled with new as well as remodeled facilities offering state-of-the-art educational environments. Casey Elementary School opened this past August, and our new second elementary school, Riverbank Elementary, will open this coming August 2018, as well as our Lexington 2 Innovation Center, which will be located between Busby Creative Arts Academy and Casey Elementary on Bulldog Boulevard. We would also like to take time to recognize and thank our students as well as the teachers that are here performing tonight and who have spent a lot of time preparing for you. We have students again from Casey Elementary, Busby Creative Arts Academy, which will be coming up behind me here in just a second, as well as our students from Brooklyn Casey High School. Thanks to a supportive community, a visionary board of trustees, and a dedicated staff, Lexington School District 2 continues to meet the challenge of providing superior educational opportunities for our students.